What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Too Sweet Society. And on this week's episode, we are less than 24 hours removed from Elimination Chamber. And so we're just going to be doing a little review on that, kind of just catching up about Wrestlemania. I feel like the foundation has officially been set for at least 2 matches for the Elimination Chamber. So we're starting early, apparently.
It's midday and you still NASCAR? All right.
But we're going to be talking about Elimination Chamber, what went down yesterday at Elimination Chamber, what we think is going to be transpiring or unfolding on the road to WrestleMania. And then, yeah, basically that's it. We do have a special guest for the Too Sweet Society today. We've been trying to get her on for a little bit now. So happy she's finally able to join us. Everyone, please welcome Mandy to the show. Welcome to the society.
Yay. Hello. I'm so happy we finally could make this work.
Yes. Been looking forward to it. You were at the top of our list of people that we've been wanting to get on the pod. Like every time we have a meeting, we're like, okay, so let's talk about guests. And everyone's like, Mandy. Okay, we gotta figure out an episode. To get Mandy on here because we owe Mandy an episode. We do. So I'm so happy that we were finally able to do it. You know, we all kind of, I know it was like a little last minute when we hit you up, so we were fingers crossed we were going to be able to get you on, and luckily we did. So yeah, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, it actually worked out perfect because today my husband was taking my daughter away anyway. So I was like home and I was like, well, instead of cleaning, I'll just hop on the podcast.
Yeah. Well, would you like to?
Mandy is our first Too Sweet guest.
You are?
Yes.
She's our very first guest. So
history maker.
Herstory.
Making herstory, I love that, especially being that it's the first day of Women's History Month. So what better way to kick off something women's history-wise, I suppose, with just having another woman on the pod with us. Yeah. Mandy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I obviously I am a wrestling content creator, but I also do other sports as well, pretty much heavily into like football and MLB. I know a little bit of basketball and other things, but I'm not as invested in it, I guess. Been doing this for like a year and a half. Started out honestly just doing it because I wanted something to do on the side, like some kind of creative like outlet. And because I wanted to connect with people who watched wrestling as well. Growing up, I never saw a lot of like female representation in wrestling. And so then when I got on TikTok and found myself into like the Wrestle Talk community, and saw more and more women, especially you three. I think you three were like some of the first ones that I saw. That just made me like be like, yeah, like I need to do this as well so that I can connect with people and talk with people about this. My husband does not know much about wrestling at all. Like he will talk with me. What do you got going on over there? Like NASCAR.
NASCAR. It is NASCAR.
It's the motorcycles that drive.
It'll be a NASCAR race on the pod today too.
Bless it.
But yeah, so I've been doing this a year and a half, and I just thought that I wanted to connect with a community that enjoyed wrestling and sports as much as I did. Me and my husband connect on the sports side, but not so much the wrestling side. So I just thought that I would start it for fun, and actually it's been something that's been pretty rewarding.
And you're on Patreon now too, right? Like you've like expanded.
I am, yeah. I started a Patreon mainly because I wanted to do more max reactions, and you can't really do those on like YouTube and stuff because you get copyrighted real fast. That's kind of why I started like the Patreon.
Okay, that's exciting. That's exciting. I don't think I've had a Patreon before.
Me neither, but I'm going to be sliding in Mandy's DMs to talk to her about that.
Do it. Yep, message me.
I'm still
trying to figure it out too, but I'll let you know what I know so far.
So let them know, because of course we know, since we've interacted with you for over the last year within the community, who are your favorite current wrestlers on the roster?
So current favorite wrestlers, men, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, CM Punk.
Oh, we love it.
And then female, I'm a big Liv Morgan girl. I am a huge Naomi girl.
Oh, yes.
Honestly, Bianca, I don't even want to say her name because I'm going through withdrawals right now because she's been gone so long.
My fingers.
But really, like, honestly too, like the newcomers, like Sol Ruka is so captivating. I love her so much. So I have several, but those are probably the biggest ones that I follow the most.
I love Sol Ruka.
Okay, yeah, you got a bit of a stacked roster. Yeah, I love Sol. I wish we would have been able to see a little bit of her in the Elimination Chamber. I feel like that would have been fun to be able to see her there. But maybe next year, for sure. But yeah, that's what we're talking about today, the Elimination Chamber. So I suppose we can kind of just dive into that. We opened the show with the Women's Elimination Chamber. And I believe the women that were in it were Tiffany Stratton, Rhea Ripley, Raquel, Kiana James, and oh my God, I forgot. Asuka, yeah. And Alexa Bliss. There we go. Yeah. So those 6 women put on a showing. The pacing, the entire match, fantastic from start to finish. The aggression, I already knew they were going to have the better showing of the Elimination Chambers, because every time when it's the men's and women's War Games, men's and women's Elimination Chamber, those types of situations, the women always come out on top. I don't know who produces their matches, but I just have to give them kudos for sure.
I think it's Natty's husband does a lot of them, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think he does a lot. Yeah.
Well.
Okay, yeah.
Can I start really quick? Because I just have one person that, like, there's a lot of great moments. Kiana James.
So good.
She deserves some respect because baby girl was not playing in that chamber. And I think she made everyone who was doubting her shut the hell up. Because when she drove Asuka through those pods, baby, I was shook. Like, I'm so proud of her because she showed us in Royal Rumble that she shouldn't just be in a manager in a background role, and she solidified it in Chamber last night, at least to me. Like, I absolutely adored seeing Kiana work last night.
She definitely put on for sure last night. Her and Raquel were both the most aggressive women in that entire match. Like, Raquel was stacking them, pinning them, folding them up, eliminating them at the same time. Raquel Rodriguez, those double R's, I tell you.
I thought she was going to win, honestly. I was kind of nervous towards the end, and nothing against Tiffy. It's not Tiffy time for me right now, so I didn't want it to be Tiffy time for WrestleMania. I'm trying to be nice here. Like, outfit 1010, like, her new look, I'm here for it.
10 million on that.
Oh my God. You know, her emo boyfriend, his influence, I'm starting to see it a little bit in her, and I like it. It's a little more edgy, and I'm
happy you said it. I'm happy you said it because everyone's like, I don't know what this new gear is.
It's her boyfriend, and I'm here for it.
I'm like, bro. Yeah, no, her boyfriend is very alternative. You can just tell just based off of like pictures we've seen of him. He's also in WWE. I don't believe he's done anything just yet. He's just kind of hanging out. But
he's like a gold medalist, I think, and like he's like I know he's like one of the first like Arab signed members, and like he's like, I think he's gonna be a really big deal once he like actually debuts.
Yeah. Well, yeah, fingers crossed, because his presentation definitely seems like something of interest, like it could be interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he holds up against everyone, but he definitely has an obvious influence on Tiffany's gear and her attire since returning. And I love that for her because, you know, not every blonde has to be a Barbie. And like, she fits the category so well. of just like, blonde, edgy girl. She's fallen into it. She's showing a little bit more personality this time around. Now we really have a clear, a clear road at seeing that she is a face, because she's interacting with the crowd a little bit more. We're seeing a smile on her face. She's showing a bit more personality. She's hella bubbly. It's great. So yeah, she put on a great showing. She did.
I think it's good that she also acknowledged that, and I know this is kind of like a little off topic, but I just want to throw this out there. If you didn't see that interview she did, she acknowledged that she felt like her booking towards the end of her reign was like very stale, and that she wasn't like enjoying what she was doing, and that she hopes to be able to show like more of her character. And I think that her being self-aware was like a good thing, because I think sometimes as like wrestling fans, not that we forget, but like I get so invested into the character sometimes that I'm like, I forget sometimes that this is a role they're playing, like, but it's kind of like you do in movies, like you get so invested into the storyline. And so I think that like just shows that we will see like different sides of her, which I think will be a good thing. And I think the look is like the start of that.
I think her.
My bad.
Sorry.
My bad. No, you go ahead. You are special. You get to talk over everybody. Go ahead.
I think just like seeing her feel more comfortable like that is such a step in the right direction, because like I feel like maybe she was hiding behind that like blonde Barbie that you touched on, and maybe now this is like her coming into herself and like being comfortable seeing more personality and showing. And that look last night was amazing. I mean, she walked out and I was like, you know what? I don't want her to win, but she looks like a winner.
Yes.
Agreed. And I think the problem is that the problem was never Tiffany. It was never Tiffany during the reign. Like, nobody was like against her necessarily. It was the way she's presented. And I hate to say it, but sometimes you can tell when someone is just uncomfortable with their current presentation. And I definitely think that was Tiffany in that champion role. Like, she wasn't able to just be the Tiffany that lives in her. She didn't get to show us who she really is. Now she's back. And honestly, I think Tiffany not only looked fantastic, but she did amazing last night. Like, that girl was flipping all over the place. And she really held her own in that final 3 against Rhea and Raquel. So,
she got busted open too. She was like bleeding. Yeah, she was bleeding.
Like, geez, I don't know.
She was getting done in. She was getting done in that entire match, because like every time I turned around, she was either going through a pod, she was hitting a pod, she was hanging upside down. It was, oh my goodness. I was like, girl, you are getting that work, and I love that for you. But like, damn, for the love of the game, So, I mean, yeah, she was definitely, doing what she had to do. Now, what was it? Who was the first to get eliminated? Alexa was the first to go down. And that was at the hands of Kiana James, correct? Yeah. I wasn't expecting her to like be one of the first ones to go down whatsoever. And I hate to say this, but I was fully expecting maybe like Kiana to be one of the first to go down, just because we haven't gotten to see a lot out of her behind Julia, because she's always there in Julia's, corner supporting her. Kiana was, okay, so Julia needs a mouthpiece.
She does, but like
it was kind of like the similar situation with, I feel like, Dakota Kai, which is why she was stuck in damage control for so long, because she was the one that was speaking for everyone in terms of like promos and everything like that. So now I feel like they had the same thing going on with Kiana as well, but I really do hope that they start to allow Kiana to kind of step out of Julia's shadow and out of her corner and allow her to showcase herself a little bit more. I do feel like she might, I don't know, I feel like that her gimmick being bag is just killing me, bro. Because like, what is that bag doing, girl? Let that bag go. Because
she
every time
start
she
pulling weapons out of it. Actually, like pull
she's so
hammer or something out of there, please.
Like her gimmick is like siren core, but like make it wrestling. To me, it feels like, because she'll come out with the glasses on sometimes, and her gear has like the business collar on it, and then she has this big ass purse, and I'm like, girl.
She is a corporate girly. Come on now.
I don't look.
It doesn't give me corporate girly. I don't want to say what it gives me because it's not giving corporate girly. Maybe night corporate girly.
Oh my goodness! Listen, like it's giving corporate girly somewhat, but like I don't. As a corporate girly myself, I don't want to see corporate when I'm clocked out of corporate, bro. I get war flashbacks. Like, that's a whole battle all on its own, you know? So, like, having to see corporate outside of corporate, like corporate came. It's just
I will say, to go back to your point, I actually didn't expect Kiana to go out first because I fully expected her to cause an upset, which she did with an assistance from Asuka. I was like, there's no way. Like, that's the easy target. Kiana is the easy one to get out. They have to have her get someone big out, and, you know, using that mist and doing a roll-up on Alexa Bliss of all people is fucking nuts. So,
I'm just hoping that they take advantage of that, because like rolling up Alexa is insane, and that's a big rub. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And for her to show back up on Friday, kind of just standing behind Julia, it's not gonna cut it for me. Like, I'm sorry,
I think they're gonna be put in the tag scene now for like Mania, because it's.
If that's the case, then they need to give that top. They need to get that title to somebody else that Julia holding on to, and I think.
Amen.
I forgot she had that
Tiffany
title.
Stratton. It's looking like Tiffany might end up getting that United States Championship. At least that's what they're talking about. I've heard rumblings of Tiffany and somehow of Io. I'm not entirely sure how Io got involved. Like, I don't know if, like, it's because everyone thinks Rio is a joint package. If you get one, you get the other. And that's not how that works.
Are they moving to SmackDown? I guess.
I mean,
well, because they have
to.
Someone has to, but not the other.
We could get Terror Twins back, though. I love Terror Twins together.
Yeah, we could definitely get Terror Twins back together. But then again, I'm not interested in seeing Zelina and Alistair and the Terror Twins going at it for like the third or fourth time, you know?
They're doing Zelina a little dirty right now. I mean, that's kind of a common theme, which, like, I like that she's, but, like, I know they're working on new music for her, but I don't like when the Usos just come out to Jay's song either. Love Jay, but I think they should have, we all know, we could go on for hours about the whole Jimmy saga, but hopefully they have her with new music, and when she comes out, it'll be like, she's not just his mouthpiece, almost. You know what I mean?
She just had a match.
I was gonna say, and the difference is Alistair doesn't need a mouthpiece.
Yeah.
He's his own. I think right now and I mentioned this to Aisha earlier, I am of the opinion that we're starting to overload the rosters.
I think so.
We have so many men and women, and it's crazy to say that when a few months ago it was like, damn, we don't have anyone.
Yeah.
But we have all of these super talented, amazing people in a 3-hour window to get as many people as possible on there. And so I think at this moment, unless, I hate to say it like this, but unless Julia is either going to come up off that title or start defending it more, there's not a whole lot for her to do unless she's going to go grab a tag partner. And to be quite honest, I don't want to see Zelina in the tag division. I would rather see her as a single star going after that U.S. title again and getting the run she actually deserves, because that first one was
not it.
Yeah, you know, I think she deserves more, but maybe you also got to take into consideration it's Mania season.
Yeah.
It's the best of the best, the biggest of the biggest. you got to claw your way for a spot. So I don't know. I think right now we just gotta, I'm gonna have faith, which is not something I know a lot of people have in creative, but I have faith, especially considering that the rumor is Zelina and Alistair were very clear that Zelina is not to stop wrestling just because he's there with her. Supposedly.
Well, that's good. That's good. That makes me happier then.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm gonna say give it some time. I have faith that they're gonna find the exact perfect spot for Zelina to do just like Alistair and like mesmerize someone. Maybe she can do some more witchcraft or something. I love that. Even though it was at the cost of Damien, you know.
The goth off. Is that what the warlock off? That's what I should call her. The warlock off. Well, it fits.
You know, I'm all for the spooky, bro. I love the spooky. And maybe at some point later on down the line, when they have decided that they're going to unpair all the big names that are in the tag division, maybe we can see Alexa and Zelina go at it, and that would be very interesting to see for sure, somewhere down the line. But to get back on the track of Elimination Chamber, for sure, our winner ended up being Rhea Ripley. A lot of people are, I feel like there's a lot of mixed emotions surrounding her win, because it was either between Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley. That's what the betting odds were for a lot of people, one or the other. And I might have been part of the majority that was like, no Tiffy time. No.
I just same.
And so I'm super happy that Rhea ended up winning, because I feel like her and Jade are definitely going to put on for sure. At least that's what I'm looking forward to.
Here's my only fear with this all. I think that they're going to, even if Rhea doesn't win at Mania, but I feel like that she might. I feel like her and Jade probably will have like more than one. I don't think they would just end the storyline there, because I think that she's going to help show like Jade's like strong points of being like a powerhouse. But I think they're going to end up doing Rhea and Liv at Crown Jewel, and I got to be honest with you, I don't want to see them wrestle again. I don't want to see that happen again, but I kind of feel like that's where we're headed.
That was my literal first thought when Rhea won last night. I was like, these two are about to meet again at Crown Jewel. And I love Liv Morgan and I love Rhea, but I love them separately. Like, we've been there, we've done that. We don't need any more of this. They're not fighting over Dom anymore. Like, let's just move on. And so I don't know. Like, I feel like that's definitely where we're going. But I am happy for Rhea. I'm glad she won. No shade to Tiffy, but I didn't want to see that storyline either, because we've been there and we've done that. Like, we've squashed the Jade and Tiffy, and so I feel like that would have been WWE's like easy way to like get out of trying to create creative for that storyline, would just hand it to Tiffy and be like, oh well, she took your title, so now you're gonna take it back. And like, I don't want easy. It's WrestleMania.
Yeah, agree.
It's WrestleMania. I like that. Exactly.
Someone said the edits that are going to come out of this match is going to be crazy between Rhea and Jade both. I'm excited just to watch it happen.
For sure. I mean, they're already on Twitter just showing the fuck out. Like, ever since the match ended last night, they've been going back and forth. Like, Jade was like, oh, this'll do. And then Michael Cole was like, hey, Rhea. So Jade said, this'll do. And she was like, oh, this'll do. Okay, whatever you say. Like, okay, they finna eat each other up on the mic, on social media. They gon' hopefully we get to see them fight about it rather than just kind of like standing across the ring from each other. Because I love the aggression that Rhea brings to her feuds, but I also love the amount of dominance that Jade brings to her feuds as well. These are two very, very dominant powerhouse women. And so I don't feel like either one of them has to be protected the entire the entire road to WrestleMania. And that's one thing that I kind of hate about the road to WrestleMania recently, or as of recent years. They don't want either one of the talent to touch each other until close to WrestleMania. And I don't like that. Like, if you're gonna let Jade and Rhea talk to each other, like, please let them lay hands on each other once or twice at least, just so we can kind of really get sold on this feud. I really want to be sold on it. So, and I don't know. I feel like if possible, they could co-main event night one if they're not able to get the main event for night one. So,
well, I have a theory on what's gonna. Well, we can get to that when we get to the men's part. But I'm
so proud of you for that, Haley. I'm so.
I know.
I
said I deserve my. I can bring it up now if you want, or we can just bring it up later. Bring it up later. I'll bring it up later. I'll bring it up later. I'll bring it up later.
Cool. We're overly cool.
I just wanted to, applaud you for that. What I will say is, I think this is the exact match that Jade Cargill has been wanting.
Yes.
I think this is the exact style of match that has been in the plans for Jade. And, we can't get Bianca, we can't get Charlotte. And to be quite honest, I'm not considering Rhea as a second, third option. Like, Rhea is really that fucking girl. Her and Jade are going to work so beautifully together because Rhea herself says that, she's been working with the bigger girls lately. And if you really pay attention to Rhea's matches, if you think Rhea's good on a day-to-day basis, when she steps in with a woman who has the strength, the size, the power that she does, she becomes an entirely different person. Like, it's like it levels her up even more, even though she's already at her highest or at the highest point, and she goes above that with them. So for me, it's like Jay said, she just be talking, but when Jay was just talking, it was powerhouse versus powerhouse. I 1000% think a lot of people are sleeping on how good this match is because they're allowing their hatred for one or both of the women to cloud their judgment.
It's gonna look good. Yeah,
it's gonna be fantastic. The gear, the glam, the graps. I'm happy. Okay, I couldn't be happier.
I also think this is the match that Jade needs. Because they've been doing, let's be honest, they've been doing her dirty during this title reign. Like, they have been. Like, they've not booked her anything really big and substantial. And this is the match that she needs to shut all of the people up that are doubting her.
For sure.
No, that more than anything. For sure.
Yeah. Like, this isn't, I feel like, and a lot of people I've seen talking about this on X, they're a little concerned about who would lose this match because they're like, well, Rhea doesn't deserve to go down, but like Jade also doesn't deserve to go down either. So like, how does this match end? I mean, it ends with a winner, of course, but like, no, not at WrestleMania.
She's like, don't speak that.
That was a big Haley. No.
I have an agenda, Haley. I have an agenda. No,
I should know this by now.
Give me to the summer. Give me and B till summer. I have an agenda for that.
Me and B.
Yes, me and my girl B. Like, I'm gonna text her after the show and be like, hey, let me tell you what Haley said. Ha ha ha. Isn't it funny? Let me live in my land of delusion.
Listen, I'm here. I got it.
The only thing getting me through the fact that I have not seen my EST wrestling in a ring since April of last year. I am dying. Okay, I'm dying.
I miss her so much.
No, I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it because I have my client and you have yours. Okay.
We got to talk about your client too.
Who the hell attacked your client is what I want to know.
We gonna get there. We getting there. I will say, I lost my whole train of thought. Never mind.
Sorry. About Bianca, Jade, how's it gonna end up?
I know it was some. Well, what I was gonna say is I think a lot of people are like, oh, this person needs it. This person needs it. I don't think either one of them will be hurt necessarily by losing this. No. I obviously already have a favorite, the one I want to win. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna be upset if the other one wins because either way, my agenda can be seen. My agenda can still go with either pick, okay? Either way. But I definitely think we have to move away from, oh, this person is going to carry this person or, oh, this person is going to do, like, let's just let these two bomb ass women go at each other's throats. And like Aisha said, I need them to let them fight. Nick, if you listening, let them fight. You got enough with Drew McIntyre on your hands, so like lock in on the women. Like actually don't lock in on the women. I need you to be busy doing something else whenever Rhea and Jay both step in the scene. Like, please and thank you.
That's the only match I want to see Drew in at WrestleMania is against Nicole. Just I gotta be honest with you.
Can we talk about how he literally like approached Drew and was like, "Please fuck around and find out" last night? Like he was so mad with him.
And I love that for him. I love that for him. Because I don't know, man. I just feel like these folks. But we'll talk about the general managers in a minute. Because I can go on and on about them, honestly. But the next match that happened was AJ Lee. Oh, I'm sorry. Michael Cole said AJ Styles versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah. They were saying everybody's name's wrong last night. Javon Williams,
Javon Williams.
Like, everybody's name was not their name last night. It was crazy. But AJ versus Becky Lynch last night was a really, really good match. Another match that had a very decent pacing. I'm really happy that AJ is finally getting to wrestle against people that wrestle the same way as her, like the style, because she got to really showcase and put on and show people the moves that she can do. She kind of like moved away or departed from a lot of the diva moves, the standard diva moves that they normally had to use back in the day, and started to incorporate some more really interesting moves and tricks into her arsenal that we got to see last night. I am so proud of her. Becky put on as well from start to finish. Love Becky coming out there. She's wearing her green and black, standing in solidarity with Jey Uso, who was brutally assaulted the night before. Oh my God. I thought that was I just thought that was such a beautiful tribute. What?
Aisha.
What?
You did not just find, you know what?
Friend, listen.
You know
I'm
what?
in mourning.
You know what? You let me have mine. I'm gonna let you have yours. You know what? I'm gonna let you have it. It's okay.
I'm in mourning.
It's okay.
But yeah, it was. Go ahead.
I'll say, I love my favorite piece of the match is really Becky screwing herself. Because
and then blaming everybody else.
And blaming everybody. Because had she not done that, it would not have been exposed when it was her time to go into it. Maybe you wouldn't have ended up tapping to the same move twice in one night.
She can't blame the ants this time either.
Oh, I'm sure she blamed something.
She went off about something.
She did.
Jessica Carr.
She said Jessica Carr, and she told Adam that he needs to look into it, and Adam told her to call him. He gave her a number. It wasn't a real number, but he gave her a number to something. I'm not too sure what, but she wasn't going to be contacting him, that's for sure. It was great. But yeah, AJ ended up winning that. Now, I do believe AJ is going to be on the match card for WrestleMania. At least that's what it's looking like, because they just announced that she's going to be doing meet and greets that Friday in WrestleMania at WWE World in Las Vegas. And so, do we see her going up against Becky again, or do we see a new person entering the villa? Like, what do you guys think about
entering the villa? I don't know.
I could see Natty entering the villa.
Ooh.
Because we've already kind of seen a little bit where, like, AJ's protecting Maxine, and then when Natty, like, brutally attacked Maxine before the match, AJ came out to, like, save her. Okay. So we've seen a little bit bits and pieces, but then I'm like, okay, what do you do with Maxine then? Like, do we just forget about that? Do we end that before WrestleMania? So I feel like but I feel like it kind of has to be Becky or Natty. Like, because I would say, like, run it back to like Nikki Bella because they had such a feud back in the Divas. But it feels like the Bella twins are going to be the tag team, so I that immediately eliminates her. So I feel like it has to be Becky, and if there is a new person, Natty,
or Fatal 4-Way. What do you mean, Fatal 4-Way?
Perfect.
AJ, Maxine, Becky, Natty.
I would love that for Maxine if she got to have a WrestleMania moment.
I would love that for all of them.
Yeah.
They're all definitely like in the mix with each other. I mean, what if there isn't even a title defense at WrestleMania? What if it's a tag match with Maxine and AJ versus Natty and Becky? Like, because they all seem to kind of be in some type of a four-way with each other anyways, because, you know, AJ is riding for Maxine and Becky and Natty have one mission, and it's to dominate the girls across the ring for them because they don't like either one of them. And so I could definitely see that being a thing, but I can also see the Fatal 4-Way happening. But I don't even know if people would be interested in seeing Becky go up against AJ again for that, because like we've kind of gotten to that point now where a lot of wrestling fans are tired of seeing repeat matches happen in such a short span of time, because it just seems like no one knows what to do, or it's just incredibly lazy booking. Now, I've also seen people fantasy book Roxanne into the mix, but we don't know when Roxanne is coming back at all. A lot of people saying that Roxanne versus AJ would be a great match to have at WrestleMania, and it's a dream match for a lot of people. But again, we don't know when she's coming back and what her recovery time looks like.
The only thing I want to say is that if they're not going to have the IC title be defended at WrestleMania, it would be really nice to see the United States Championship defended, especially if you're putting maybe EO or Tiffy in that picture, people who tend to have matches in WrestleMania, because I don't think that they have ever defended that title on a PLE other than Saturday Night's Main Event, which isn't really a PLE. I mean, but that's it. That they don't ever really defend it at all, and I don't think they're like really not. I mean, we already know how I feel about Michael Hayes, so I'm not going to get into that, but they just don't know what they're doing with that title right now, and so it would be nice to see that get kind of more eyes on it, because it almost feels like the title that no one cares about but Chelsea Gray at this point, and it kind of sucks.
That title has to be defended at WrestleMania. Like, it has. Like, it's not an option, because
Agreed.
if it's not, then just take that title away. Like, just get rid of it, because we haven't done anything with it.
Agreed. I unpopular opinion, I low-key feel like every title should be defended at WrestleMania.
I do too.
If we're gonna call it the biggest event in sports entertainment, all of those champions need to be there. So I would 100%, I would prefer a Fatal 4-Way, but the great thing about AJ holding this title is there's so many women that she could run feuds with. Like, and this is all, of course, like without their current storylines, just in general on the Raw roster. You have Io, you have Kari, you have Liv, Roxanne, her daughters, like, you know, like there's Maxine and Natty. There's all of these
Lyra.
women. You know, like there's so many. Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey and AJ would be great.
I think AJ really, really has said she wanted to step in the ring with Bailey at some point. Yeah. So you have all of these women, and then whenever Naomi comes back, you know, we can just for the hell of it right now too. There's all of these women who AJ gets to step in the ring with for the first time. There's a whole lot of for the first times when it comes to AJ Lee, that I feel like her having this title is the perfect opportunity for us to run some of those. We don't have to do all of them, but run some of those while getting her back used to more of a full-time schedule. If she's going to be around more full-time, which is my somewhat expectation, but also, you know, if she needs to go and handle other things, because she's a very busy lady. She is booked and busy, is what it is. But I think this is perfect for at least the IC championship. We just got to work on that United States championship.
I don't even know who's the biggest culprit here. Which writer? Road Dogg or Michael Hayes? I'm so sorry, but it just doesn't help that he's still running his goddamn mouth on all.
Listen, I could fight Michael Hayes for what he said about Chelsea Green. Like, put me
he's still
on
going.
Put me on WrestleMania match card versus Michael Hayes, because that man is so disrespectful to her.
The Undertaker stood up for her. I was like, damn. Like, he was like, well, I think she could be, like, a main title. I was like, oh, damn. Like, good for you, Taker, because I didn't think he was gonna...
When a woman can be in a wheelchair, sitting on the sideline, and still entertaining people...
Right.
Like, that right there shows you that she's got some star power.
Oh, that man pisses me off so bad. I can't.
I don't know. I definitely agree with everyone about the United States Championship. I do feel like they definitely should kind of... There's a lot going on the SmackDown Women's Division that needs to be broken up, if I do say so myself. Like, Michin and B-Fab.
Yeah, what is that?
They... Like, it is quite obvious that they've kind of got or are setting up something with Jade. Mm-hmm. But I feel like they can just move Michin back into the mid-card division and let her handle the whole Julia situation.
Yeah,
or at least
I like that idea.
Get her an opportunity at being a champion, because like having her and Michin, or having Jade and Michin kind of just like interacting with each other and talking all this cash to each other backstage, knowing that the match for WrestleMania is going to be Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill, it's just, to me, incredibly pointless, because they're already kind of just like putting it out there. Michin's going to lose. And I don't want to see that, because I know Michin is far more deserving of a little, just a throwaway feud with the champion while she's, on her way to the road, like while she's on her road to WrestleMania. Like, she's just trying to get her reps in, I suppose. But like, I would love to see more of Michin doing other things. I mean, this is a woman who worked or trained beneath AJ Styles. Like, why is she not being looked at as such? Because, like, to be trained by one of the greatest wrestlers in the world, to be underneath his wing and to receive his knowledge, and then just kind of be disregarded and have fans look at you as if you're not good enough, when you are very much so worthy of whatever position you deserve, like that you want to be in. It, to me, is just kind of nuts, because Michin is really good, and I just feel like they're not utilizing her properly. I love Michin. I love her a lot, but I definitely feel like they're not utilizing her the way she deserves to be utilized. And eventually, hopefully, they will. But as of right now, it's just like, I don't want them to kind of like put her up against Jade with the knowledge of her losing the match against Jade, kind of like how they did Finn and CM Punk, which is the next match on the match card of things that happen. CM Punk versus Finn Balor.
Sorry.
I mean, a filler match. It was definitely a filler match to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Finn definitely took him through there. Like, did y'all see Punk's face after, like, on the post show? Like, Finn took that man to hell and back and did not care. I do think, and we touched on this before, them having Roman go ahead and announce he's going after Punk, while Punk and Finn still have this match coming up that we all knew about, kind of made this match a little lackluster. And it's not that the match itself was bad, but it's kind of like you spent the whole match going, oh, well, I know Finn's losing. Like, there's no way Punk is losing this match right now.
I kid you not. I literally, when the match started, I was like, well, let me go downstairs and get some water. And because I already knew that Finn was going to lose. Like, there was no, like, I would stick in my seat if there was any indication that Finn was going to possibly win, but they didn't do a good job at like putting that uncertainty in there. I mean, they kept talking about having Punk and Michael Cole go, this might be the last time that CM Punk will ever be able to be champion in this arena, you know, blase, blase.
Yeah.
But like, I went downstairs, got me some water, came back up, match was going on. I said, cool, I'm gonna just lay in bed for a little bit. TV was playing in the other room. I was like, great. The match ended. I heard Punk's music. I said, as it fucking should. I got up. They said, what's in the box? I said, oh yeah, showtime.
Oh. I love Danhausen. He's so weird.
I will say before we move on to the box thing, though, if they had put it on his schedule, because you know they didn't put it on my guy's schedule, and my guy don't show up unless you let him know ahead of time that you would like his presence. If they had put it on his schedule, I think Roman having some form of interaction with Finn would have actually made me believe just a tiny bit more that maybe Finn has a chance, even if it was just a little tweet, because he did tweet after the match. Even though I think a lot of us were watching Punk celebrate and we're kind of like, is Roman about to come out?
Nah, I giggled so hard at that tweet. I was like, oh, he's starting already. He's starting the shit already. He didn't let that match be over for 5 minutes, and he was, you're old, you look old, and you're gonna need it.
I think the plan for Finn, and I've said this for years now, but I think the plan for Finn is he's gonna face Dom at WrestleMania. Has to be. Like, sure. Where else do you go?
And so the Judgment Day.
I thought last night's match would kind of set that up. Like, I thought the Judgment Day would, like, accidentally cost Finn, or Dom would, like, accidentally cost Finn, or something of that nature. And then when we didn't get any of that, I was like, okay, so, like it was a good match, but, like, what was the purpose? Like, It didn't set anything up for me.
Right. And we could have had Dom or JD or someone, especially Dom though, come out and attempt to help Finn.
Exactly.
Help him the match, and that would have helped build on Finn versus Dom at Mania.
Exactly.
We had potential. We just didn't do it. So that I think that was a missed opportunity, and I really spent half the match going, all right, so when is the Judgment Day coming in? It did help that they had a camera shot that showed the aisle perfectly. And
they even said Dom and JD's are in the building. Dom and JD's in the building.
So where y'all at?
I feel like that might have also been part of the story, and like Finn's gonna come back on Monday and be like, so where were y'all at? And that will be what will push him to move away from the Judgment Day, because they've been talking or teasing the fact that, or the possibility that he could possibly be leaving the Judgment Day ever since CM Punk kind of put it in his mind before they decided to have this match. I mean, he's the granddad running with a bunch of young bloods. Like, you feel me? Everybody's like, everyone's under the age of 35, and then there's him, right?
He's like 40.
So like he is that unk that's in the club with his young cousins, bro. He is that unk that's in the club.
That's actually your client.
You better not. You better not.
Oh.
You better not.
It was such an opportunity that I just felt like I needed to take that, y'all. Like,
leave my client alone.
Your client went through it this past week.
Okay. Before we move on, also, can we talk about Punk on the post show?
Yeah, Rusty Reigns, you better. I was like, hold up.
Where he brings up, like, oh, you have time to tweet, but you don't have time to get to Chicago. As if it does not take considerable more time to get to Chicago instead of just picking up a phone and tweeting.
Right.
I mean, at least he let you know that he was watching the match, because he waited till after the match and was like, oh, you look tired. Like, you look real ran through. Like, you look real ragged.
I gotta read exactly. What did he exactly say?
He said, I don't know who looks more tired, the crowd or the champion. Enjoy your last month of relevancy, or something like that.
That was exactly.
I think that was exactly what he said.
I'm pretty sure I'm just about spot on, but it's really something.
No, you got it per word. Clarissa knows her shit. Okay.
I mean, you know, we OTC in this bitch, you know?
Listen.
It's all about, it's time for us to get our goal back. So, like he said,
yeah.
Enjoy your last month. Make sure that title is shined up real nice. Make sure
and disinfected.
I was finna say that because why you put that on like this?
Oh yeah, that was wild. And then tag Seth and Becky in it. I was like, Punk.
Because he's recreating their picture. Like, yeah, make sure we clean it by Mania because we need that back.
They said he got out of bed and was like, hey honey, I gotta go, I'll be right back. I just gotta handle something real fast. And AJ fine, like, what the fuck are you just doing?
It's AJ commenting, this is my emergency contact. Like, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Like, what goes on here?
Well, a whole lot. Man. A whole lot.
I will say, and this might make Clarissa mad, but I am going to be so torn at WrestleMania. Like, I'm stressing already about it because I adore Roman, but I also love Punk. So
I'm just trying
can
to
we
enjoy
just
it.
All have fun?
Look,
like,
hey,
can we just have a tie?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
We cannot have a tie. However,
I don't think there's going to be a tie. I think Roman needs that title back.
I get it. I do. I really do get it because for me, that's me with like Rhea and Jay. Like, I just hope both teams have fun. Yes, I want one to win out a little bit more. However, y'all just have fun. And I think those are the best matches for you as a fan, honestly. Yeah. When you're not really emotionally tied to the finish. Because then that way, like, you enjoy both of these. Either one winning will make you happy. You really don't want to see the other one lose. So you just get to live in the moment throughout the entire match of, oh man, this is great, instead of, oh my God, is this it? Oh my God, get up. So
I love them both, but I'm going to be honest with you. I think Roman needs that title. They're my two favorite male wrestlers, like, of all time. Roman's 1 and Punk is 2. Like, they are so, the promo that I got to see in person, I was just like, oh my God. Like, I was like literally hyperventilating watching it because I was like, this is so fucking good. Oh, I just can't wait to watch them destroy each other.
Like, yeah, Punk's gonna have to see them lights. He's gonna have to see them lights. I don't give a damn.
Lay on that Wingstop logo. So sorry.
Hey, go ahead, lay on the Mad Dog 15%.
I think like the people who prefer Punk over Roman, because there's like a handful, they know that Punk's not winning at Mania though. So that's kind of why I feel like it might not be as crazy as we think, because I really think that they just already know it's not gonna happen. And so maybe they won't be as toxic when it happens.
I mean, so here's the thing though. We do have to admit that there is a chance that Roman could lose.
There is a chance.
It's absolutely possible because, and
I hope not.
I mean, I pray not. I will be recording because y'all will see me and Aisha and the nastiest crash out while we're there, because we'll be there, you know. Or I'm sorry,
I'm supposed. As long as my sister doesn't pop her baby out the week I'm supposed to leave, because that's the only reason. Like, I haven't been. That's what is the only reason I want to be going. But yes, I will be there in the crowd going nuts. You'll just see me.
I'll be in California.
That's so fun though.
I think it's definitely possible that he could lose because, you know, and not to jump ahead, but we thought one person was for sure winning last night and he didn't. So they could just so happen to surprise us again.
And maybe it sets up something for SummerSlam if he does. Like, I don't know.
Well, we had that return.
But I need him to win. Honestly, like, I'm so sorry. It's been long enough. I need my guy back with gold. I'm so sorry. It's like Roman said, I let y'all have 2 years. I let y'all have it. Y'all have had it. I'm tired. Y'all ain't did nothing with it. Give it here.
Yeah,
respectfully. I mean that with the most respect. Like,
but I'm saying this right now, and I swear to my soul, if Roman gets that title back and we get another fucking Roman Cody match, I will riot.
Yeah, no, I can't do that again
because I'm done.
I have a theory that I hate that I'm gonna say this too. The reason why they have them both on the opposite brands now is so that they can get the Roman Cody match without either of them losing their title at Crown Jewel.
Oh God, I didn't think about that.
Roman as the world heavyweight champion, Cody if he wins the undisputed championship.
They love Roman and Saudi. Roman's gonna win that.
Like I'm just saying, like that would be the only way I would be moderately okay.
I still wouldn't be okay.
You know what? No, understood, but it's the only way because no, I'm not seeing my man pant no more. I'm tired of him being pant. Like, save me.
If my agenda goes the way I want it to, I wouldn't mind seeing Mr. Orton and Randy at Crown Jewel. I'm just saying, that's what my agenda is.
I mean, it would be interesting to see Randy versus Roman at Crown Jewel because they for sure have unfinished business from the bloodline.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay was part of the reason why that man was put on the shelf for a year and a half. So, like, they definitely could run that back, rehash that story if they wanted to.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like that will be the case. Like, yeah, we would love to see Randy get number 15 at WrestleMania. Like, that would be great. But this is also Cody Rhodes we're talking about. And this man has had more title shots and opportunities in the last year than anyone on the roster. And I'm not talking about from January to now. I'm talking about from since he dropped the fucking title back in April to now. Like, it's dropped the title, he's gotten the title. Dropped the title, he's gotten the title back. Dropped the title, he's gotten the title back. Or not even gotten the title back, but he's dropped the title, gotten the title back, dropped the title, opportunity. I'm like, okay, bro. Like, he is adamant about getting his title back, and hey, I respect the grind, I respect the hustle. So if there's any Cody fans out there that didn't like what I just said just now,
I have something nice to say about Cody, actually. I don't know if we want to wait till we get to the men's chamber match, but I
have a lot to say, so we can talk about the box first if you want to.
Yeah.
I love Danhausen, and I think that, like, that was somebody I actually paid attention to because his brand of, like, quirkiness and, like, camp, like, that's what I know. Actually, I don't know, like, if everybody's into musicals, but, like, that, like, Rocky Horror picture type of, like, performance stuff he does, I fucking love it. But he is, like, that is his brand to be, like, so quirky, and, like, it's gonna be so much fun. But if you didn't know who he was, I feel like everyone was like, who the fuck is this, and what is happening, and what is this, like, dance there? Like, he like, his stuff with Punk that he did in AEW and his stuff with Hook were so fucking funny. But he hasn't even been on AEW in a couple of years. That's how, like, that goes to show you. I used to watch AEW when Punk was there. That was how I got into it. But I think that he's gonna be, like, a fan favorite once he, like, rolls his stuff out. But I do think I don't know. Maybe they should have had him debut differently because it was kind of, for people who don't know who he is.
That definitely was the case because I don't think people didn't care that it was Danhausen.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were just a bit bummed out by the fact that this was what was in the box.
Yeah.
Like, they made such a big deal about the box. They got everyone invested in what was in the box, and then out popped Danhausen. And I think a lot of AEW fans were really fully expecting everyone to be like, oh my God. But, like, we were just like, who the fuck? And then, like, I kid you not, when Danhausen came out the box, all I said was, I literally tweeted, okay, girl. And then
that's what that tweet was about. I saw that. I was like, what is that about?
Real. Like, that's very real because, don't get me wrong, I've seen him before. I knew his name. I know of him. I don't really know, his thing. So when they opened the crate and it was a damn coffin, I was like, what's happening here?
He's kind of like R-Truth. Like, he's going to be like that R-Truth type of comedic relief.
I've seen that, but I just was very confused. But I also, my delusion had kicked in, and I was just so sure that my girl Bianca was going to pop out the crate and tell me that she was the WrestleMania 42 host. My delusion been whooping my ass lately.
I didn't even know you thought that was gonna happen.
Yes. Very last minute was like, oh my god, it's gonna be Bianca. Like, very dumb. It was, but I don't know what I truly expected from the crate. It just wasn't that, and I was just a little confused.
I should thought it was Jay.
Oh.
I was just being funny. Oh my god! Because
I got blocked over saying Yeethausen. Okay.
I mean, Haley, at this point, who doesn't the only
deserve.
people that don't have you blocked is me and Mandy.
Yeah, well, and then so I don't know. I did say it before that other like wrestling I don't even know who it was tweeted it, and everyone was like, "This is your fucking fault." I was like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah, see, Haley, you be deserving those blocks, dog. You be asking for them. You just don't. You can't even behave for 24 hours. It's like you just be sitting on your hands, like, "Ooh, I haven't bothered anyone in the last 5 minutes. I got to do something."
That's kind of how Danhausen is. Actually, he likes to bother everybody. That's. He literally, just barges into...
Well, he definitely bothered everybody last night.
Yeah, so. No, I always go, that's not Dan... he calls CM Punk Pepsi Phil and just tortures him. And he does, he walks and is he's gonna be so funny. But I think they should have, introduced him, on a actual, SmackDown or Raw and, showed a video of what he does. Because if you, there's no way people were going to catch one. If you don't know someone's supposed to be awkward, you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean?
Apparently, he's supposed to be on Raw. He's supposed to be on Raw tomorrow, so maybe they'll feed him to Obafemi.
But also, I'm where does he fit on the roster is kind of what my struggle is. Mm-hmm. So maybe they'll do him justice. I don't know. But, I'm just like, where does this dude fit?
They're about to put him in Mr. Iguana.
Just backstage, so it's
yeah, I don't know. I was a little lost.
I think he would bother Dom Mysterio in a good way. I would like to see not I don't know if he's gonna be in a match, but I think he likes to bother. So I'm just trying to think who's he gonna pick to bother first.
Man, I'm okay with that, but I need either Dom and Finn or Javon and Dom first. So.
Either. He's going to go, since he's such buddies with CM Punk, maybe he'll go and try to bother the bloodline and get put in an early grave.
I don't wish that on him. Nah, he'll die. They're gonna kill him.
Steel chair.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe him and Ethan Page did a lot of YouTube stuff together, and they did stuff together in AEW. So I was thinking maybe they might I think they're gonna move Ethan after WrestleMania. So I was thinking maybe they might do something with that, but I don't know, because I think Ethan's going to go to SmackDown and Chelsea and him are going to run their story, so I don't know. He could bother anybody. He could literally just harass Paul Heyman and I would laugh about it. Honestly, Paul Heyman's not doing anything right now. The fall off of that man, as Aisha said, what did you say? He went from being on an island to being on what? Your tweet the other day, hit it spot on.
No, I was just saying that he went from sitting at a table and went and sat down at a booth, and he could have had a tomahawk steak, but instead he's eating a McDouble. The fall off is very interesting. Man, you and me both.
So good. Why the hell would you say that? Actually?
I'm hungry. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Dead ass, my stomach kind of started growling a little bit. What the fuck? Now I'm hungry and thinking about steak, but I got 45 days to get this other 10 pounds off. Damn, Aisha.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we're supposed to be blowing in the wind come Vegas.
Yeah, we're gonna blow away. We're gonna be like this then. Well,
I'm talking, you feel me?
Put some weight
I'm
on
trying to just like this, bro. Straight like that, bro. When I turn to the side,
they're gonna be like, where'd she go?
Hey. I'm gonna turn around again and be like, I'm right here.
Well, I'm gonna turn to the side and they're gonna be like, there goes Flat Stanley.
Here she go.
Oh my goodness. Bro.
Here she go. Bruh, ain't nobody.
Not all.
And I was just about to say, Mandy, you caught them on such a good day because they are on their best behavior right now, and I'm so proud. And then Haley, it has to be Haley. It gets so hard trying to rein these two and their reign of terror in.
Reign of terror?
I don't know why we're looking shocked, why we're looking offended. Like, I said what I said.
I don't understand. Just kidding.
You should understand the most. And she definitely understands. So, anyway, to finish off, girl, what I tell you about talking to them people about me?
To finish off our box. Are we moving on to the men's chamber?
We're moving on to the men's elimination chamber. Anyone? Thoughts, feelings, emotions?
I'll start with my feelings. I cannot believe that I am rooting for Cody Rhodes to win this title back on Friday. Like, I think that hell may have frozen over. I never thought that I would hear those words come out of my mouth, and I know everyone's like, oh, like, there were stipulations, but it's fuck Drew McIntyre, so sorry, I've had enough of Drew McIntyre. You know that, I know I was his number one hater, I might be I've had enough, it's not working for me. I don't think that the storyline going, like, I'm not really interested in seeing Drew and Randy again. I'm interested in seeing Cody and Randy. Oh, I'm so sorry, call me selfish. I've been wanting that to happen for so long, and I think Randy deserves to get his 15. I don't know if he's going to get it in Mania. It would be nice, but I need Randy to listen to those voices in his head. I need him to, which it seems like it's coming. It's like slowly working its way there. Cody doesn't want to turn heel. Perfect. Time for Randy to turn heel. And I think that is comparable. I don't think it's going to be as big as Punk and Roman, but if we're trying to, like, sell more tickets, as everyone says that's the problem, and the storylines, like, I'm so sorry, Drew's story is not doing it for me. It's not captivating me. It's not captivating everyone. I get that Cody has been given a lot of opportunities, and if this wasn't going to be against Randy, I would not be sitting here saying that I want him to win, but I need that Randy and Cody storyline, and I kind of hope that storyline goes farther than WrestleMania, because I think that there's a lot to unpack there, like the student and the mentor, and they have so many years of like it could end up doing that where it like blurs the lines a little bit because they are so close. And I think that is needed for Cody. I think it's needed for WrestleMania. I think Randy deserves to hold a title. Like, that is what I want to happen. And I'm gonna be fucking mad if Cody gets it and Randy doesn't get that title. So I'm gonna be mad and kicking myself if that doesn't happen.
You want it though.
Yeah.
You want it. You want it.
Go ahead and prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
I'll say I am 50-50 on that part. Because on one hand, I 100% understand why Nick did what he did. Because if you want to keep going after that man and keep trying to stop him from going about things the correct way to get his chance again, cool. However, I don't think that should have been Cody's match by himself. It should have either been Jacob's match.
Oh, yeah, Jacob.
Or it should have been Drew versus Cody versus Jacob, because Nick and Jacob have been talking about this for the last couple of weeks. So I don't think it's necessarily fair that it's just Cody with this opportunity.
You think Jacob's going to insert himself in the match on Friday?
I do.
He should.
I absolutely do.
I wouldn't mind seeing Jacob and Roman running back a crown jewel.
I absolutely think we're going to get a fatal 4-way for this title at WrestleMania. Absolutely. I think Jacob's going to come in, cause a scene on Friday night, cause a disqualification, and they're all going to be added to the match card. Because there's no way, and I'm sorry, there's just no way that you hand over Cody that title when all of this chaos has been going on a random Friday night SmackDown. I just don't. And if you do that, then, like, where does that leave Jacob?
Everyone's like, they think Sammy's going to be involved. I don't think Sammy's going to be involved because I think Sammy's the one that attacked Jay, but I'm going to leave that for another time.
Is that why Aisha's rocking? Because she knew we had to talk about
Jay? It might be. I think that Jay and Sammy are going to end up having a match at Mania at this point. If Jay is going to be a Mania and it's not going to be, like, because I don't think, obviously, Jimmy's going to be there, I think it might end up being Sammy.
I think you're right.
Go ahead, bro.
Aisha, you got any theories you want to share about that?
You know she got a lot to say.
Let's hear it. I've been waiting to hear it. I've been MIA all week, so I've been like waiting just to hear what she is thinking. I
just have to tell you, my Friday night when that whole thing went down, my husband had left the room and he came back in the room, and my first words were him to like, they've done pissed me the fuck off tonight and I'm done. My literal first words, and he was like, the show hasn't even started.
Well, bro, I kid you not, I was on the phone with Clarissa, right? I was on the phone with Clarissa and I was just scrolling, and then I was like, wait, someone got attacked before the show. And she was like, what? Who? And I was like, bro, I don't know, bro. I like zoomed in. I saw one little blonde lock, and I was like, that looks like Jay. Oh my god, that looks like Jay. And then, like, not even 5 minutes later, like, Clarissa goes, oh my god, it's a video. I said, no.
She's literally like hollering in my phone while I'm still scrolling. And I was like, oh my god, it's the video. Hold on. And I was like, oh friend, don't watch the video. Please don't watch the video.
Man, I watched that damn video. They done played Lumberjenga on top of that man. Done stacked everything in the fucking back on top of him. Like, he's not that strong. He's not gonna pop up out of there like Incredible Hulk. Why would you do that to him? And then, like, I don't know who did it. I don't know who did it, but whoever did it was the same person who took out Jacob for sure. I do believe it might have been Sammy, but I don't think that Sammy and Jay are going to be the match for WrestleMania. I do feel like if they do because what's very interesting about it is because, like, we don't even know how long Jay's going to be gone at all, just because they didn't really give us an update Saturday night, and they didn't really give us an update Friday night either.
Which they gave updates on everything else, so why?
Literally.
They didn't have a single update on that man. He got turned every which way but loose. I just need his situation, like, I need him to be more aware of his surroundings. It's horrible. It's actually downright.
Twin on twin crime.
Now, as much as I would enjoy some twin on twin crime,
no, you don't think so?
probably not, man. As much as I want them to do something interesting with Jimmy, it just doesn't seem like that's going to be something that happened. And his fans don't want that either, even though it would be a very interesting concept. I mean, but whatever, man, whatever. Because if they're not gonna if they're not gonna turn Jay heel and they're not gonna turn Jimmy heel, like, it's just, bro, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
We want Jay heel. Everybody wants him to turn heel. What are they doing?
And then, like, on top of that, what makes the whole situation worse to me, in my opinion, is this is one half of your Raw tag team division. This is one half of your Raw tag team champion. You might as well say tag team division. Hell, the rest of the motherfuckers ain't nowhere to be found. Like, so I stand on my last statement for sure. But, like, yeah, it's not going the way that all the people who were so excited about the Usos going back into the tag team division was going to be about. Like, we'll be happy about, oh my god, the Usos are going back into the tag team division. The tag team division is restored.
You guys tried to warn them. You did try to
61
warn them.
days as tag team champions and only one defense. They've been haunting the audience, cutting promos during commercial break.
That pissed me off. That pisses me off so bad. Don't even.
Like,
the problem isn't the tag team division. It's the fact that you guys don't book the tag division. Yeah. Like, I don't know how that's such a hard concept to grasp.
I mean, the SmackDown tag team division ain't even doing anything right now either.
Well, where the fuck are the Street Profits
is a shame, bro. Like, it's a shame that they're not doing anything either. Like, they literally just did a skit for ESPN backstage in front of this damn box on Friday night, which I just thought was the dumbest fucking thing, because, like, why aren't they fighting? But Nick Aldis heard our complaints and put up a match for a number one contender for the tag team championships for Friday. So we will be seeing that happen. I don't know who's in the match. I don't think they said who's in the
Wyatt
match.
6?
No, honey.
Oh, the MFTs have it. No, the Wyatt 6 and...
Number 1 contenders match for the tag team championships. Yeah.
I'm so over the whole Wyatt 6 and MFT storyline, so I just kind of checked out of that.
I don't know if it's going to amount to anything, really. I feel like if they wanted to really drag this out to WrestleMania, they could have before having Solo and Uncle Howdy collide the way they did.
Solo in that fucking lantern, man.
Because Uncle Howdy won that match, and then once he won that match, that should have been the end of it. Mm-hmm. But they ended up taking the lanterns again, which I just don't really see the point in taking that lantern again after that whole situation. You're just keeping it going for no reason at this point. But like, you can already tell, like, more than likely the match at WrestleMania, if there is going to be one, is going to be Solo and Tama versus the Wyatts, unless something changes before then. But I don't see anything changing with that at all whatsoever.
I think Tama might be turning on them soon, in my opinion.
For sure.
I think so too.
And I'm ready for
They're definitely planting the seeds. They're for sure planting in the seeds, because when Solo went up to him and was like, you have been with me the longest and you've never betrayed me, I was like, yeah, he's gonna activate that right hand man.
You just manifested it.
Yeah.
Like, because Tama is Solo's Jey Uso, and of course he's gonna want more for himself. And then when Solo told him that he needs to stop trying to focus on self and focus on the MFTs as a whole, I was like, yeah, I don't know how much longer Tama's gonna be okay with that. And then when that happens, what does Tonga Loa and Tala Tonga even do? Like, what happens with them as well? Because they're all brothers.
I'm fucking tired of the way they're booking them. I'm so sorry. I gotta be honest with you. Like, we could get back on the big meaty men spiel that I go on every week, but they're not booking Tala Tonga. Why isn't Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga? Why aren't they tagging when they were like, that's what they did together? I get, like, Solo's the leader of the MFT, but, like, that does not make any sense to me. Like, Solo should be in a main title picture by now. I feel like
we had this conversation in the last episode too.
It just pisses because it doesn't change, and it pisses me off.
This is Haley's new fixation.
It is. No, I haven't even, like, I should.
And I'm not saying that in a
no.
bad way.
It's pissing me off. Like, it doesn't. It upsets me every single week when I see it, because they're, like, first of all, Matt's is gonna fucking keep me blocked for this one, but oh well. I don't know what the fuck they did to Jeff Cobb, JC Mateo, but it just gets worse every week. Like, what are we doing?
I think she'd agree with you on that one. I think you're safe. I mean, you're blocked until like the end of
until May. Yeah, it's until
no,
yeah.
I think it's next year at this point, dog. I don't think you're ever seeing the light of day. But I will say, just to maneuver us back a little bit to Chamber, Trick Williams looked fantastic. I don't know if y'all caught that entrance.
I love him.
Yes, I couldn't wait to talk about that.
That entrance, like, first of all, I like that he had the little turntable spotlight, and then he gets down there, climbs to the top of the pod, and just stares straight into the camera. The man looks like a world champion.
Aura.
Oh God, I loved it. I loved it. And that's before the match even started.
I definitely feel like they should keep the turntable around a little bit longer, but instead of it being a half spin like it was last night, because he kind of started from the back and then turned forward, they should just allow, like, him to do a full spin or maybe two with that light coming up from underneath him, right? And the camera is focused on him, the audience, like, the light is very dark in there, so you have no other choice but to be like, oh, that's Trick Williams. And then when when the beat drops, that's when the lights come on. He comes up off the little rotator joint, he walks down the aisle. Like, I feel like that would be an insane type of, like, presentation for him if they wanted to try something different.
And
I already know WrestleMania is going to be
so
crazy.
invested with his entrance.
He's going to win Money in the Bank, I think. I think he's winning Money in the Bank this year, hands down. They're putting that Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen because
I would love that, but I have somebody else that I think that they're kind of gonna push there.
Who?
LA Knight.
Oh, brother. If LA Knight hasn't happened yet, it's not like I've had enough.
I just feel like because everybody was so upset with him not winning last year, not having his title opportunity, blah, 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 that they're going to be like, here's your consolation prize, LA Knight. Here's your consolation prize.
But the problem is I will ask, just because I gotta ask, do you think he's gonna have a successful cash in?
Hell no.
So let's not waste it.
The man got eliminated last night in like this. No. Like, they might as well give up on him having any kind of successful, because for some reason the WWE's like, no.
LA Knight don't do it for me. He does. I know a lot of people. He doesn't do it for me.
I have nothing negative against him, but he doesn't do it for me either. Yeah. But I just feel like because so many people were up their ass about him not having a good year last year and then getting taken out by the Vision, that they're gonna be like, here's your consolation prize, here you go.
Which
and
is
then they're
crazy.
gonna embarrass the fuck out of that man.
Or they're gonna put him in a match with Seth. They're gonna put him in a match with Seth in the future.
No.
My whole thing about LA Knight is just like, at sometimes, like, so you know how people try to say Jey Uso is being forced down their throat? Mm-hmm. I legitimately feel like LA Knight is one of those people who is being forced, because like he keeps like people are getting moved out of like storylines behind him. Like Penta was the person who was originally in that Vision storyline, and then somehow, because he lost that Money in the Bank last year, he felt like that was all the reason to come over to Raw and start terrorizing Seth Rollins, because
he messed up
Seth won. Like, we're talking about the storyline, not Unreal, but like, it's just kind of, he came over from SmackDown behind Money in the Bank because Seth won Money in the Bank and he was so close, even though Penta, Jay, Sammy, and Punk were all beefing with the Vision, and then somehow Penta got moved up out of that. Mind you, he's been beefing with them the longest. Got moved up out of that situation, and LA Knight got put in. And then LA Knight got his title LA Knight got a match with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins faked his injury so he can get up out that match. LA Knight won still, right? And then when Seth Rollins came back and he cashed in on Punk, LA Knight, for some damn reason, thought that made him a number one contender for Seth Rollins championship, which, mind you, the brother didn't have the damn championship when you fought his ass the first damn time. So what are we talking about right now? And so like now he's all in the way. You got Jay, who's trying to get his opportunity at the title back, but he can't, because every time someone says the word championship, LA Knight's fucking music hits, and then he's out there just like being an asshole to not only Jay but to Punk. And then Jay's like, you know what? I gotta find out a way. I gotta figure out a way to put this man in the dirt, because it's actually going on for too long. Got the Sonic rings knocked out of his ass, and then immediately started putting that man in the ground, right? LA Knight still he rises like a phoenix from the ashes.
Oh my god.
You know?
Well,
LA Angelou.
He reminds me of Drew McIntyre. He's just always there. Like, that's what it reminds me of.
He's not like Drew McIntyre. Like, they're both annoying in their own way in terms of spawning.
Yeah.
But like, I'm sorry, Lonnie.
Bro,
like,
I was gonna say
I ain't never getting fucking unblocked.
No, the pod page about the kid.
Yeah, because
nasty as
like,
dog.
I'm never getting unblocked by
I'm
Lonnie
just saying, bro. Like, I understand, Lonnie, that's your guy and everything, and like, but like, still, bro, I'm allowed to talk about that man.
Why can't he be in like the IC title scene? Like, I don't think he's going to be. He's not going to be the main title person. So why do we keep trying to make it happen? It's not going to happen. It's like Fetch. It's not gonna happen.
That's Javon's title. Thank you.
I'm with you, but
they're ready, bro. I just feel like, and this is one thing. There's just too many people gunning for the titles all at once, and then you got fans that feel like they are far more deserving of these opportunities. And then when their faves don't get those opportunities or get put in those spots that they were wanting them to be put in, they get upset about it. You know, you see it happen all the time. It happens with the IWC quite often. But like LA Knight, and in my head, and this is one thing that I like, and this is what I stand by, a push doesn't necessarily mean a title, right? Because like a lot of wrestling fans overuse the word push. Let's talk about his booking, the push. He deserves a push. We need to give him a push. A push can be so many things. It doesn't have to end with a title. A push can be being utilized more often on weekly television, which is what LA Knight is normally, you know, he's normally on television. He's seen quite often. Well, before he got taken out by the Vision. But like he was on television quite often. The same with Jey Uso, was featured on television quite often. Like, yeah, we all feel like he deserves a title. Yeah, we feel like LA Knight deserves a title. But, you know, sometimes that's just not gonna be the thing. Like, yeah, they should probably consider betting on a lot of other wrestlers more often, but they don't, because they have their guys. Like, I mean, they don't have another Roman Reigns at this moment, and they don't have another Cody Rhodes at this moment. And putting Braun Breaker in that spot is the reason why he's not here right now, because hey, what's that word? What's that one part of that song? He'd still be alive right now if you folks didn't gas him up. Yeah.
That's I mean, I'm not disagreeing, but
hey, he still be around right now. Y'all didn't gas him up.
Me about no song lyrics.
No, it's a hip hop song, bro. It's funny.
She loves to act like I don't know any songs, Mandy. That's all. Just so you know the lore.
Beyonce.
She be like, do you know that
song?
What?
Well,
yeah.
What was that?
The Vision needs to be done, but that's just my opinion as well. But
so I really thought that they were gonna like pivot after Bronson Reed got hurt and just throw Theory and Logan in the tag division. But now, like with Seth coming back, like that's obviously not gonna happen. So I don't know. I feel the same. I feel like this Vision's a lost cause because somebody cast a spell on them or something, and it's just not working.
I mean, but look, hear me out. We can actually. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I forgot, Mandy, you're a Punk fan. I'm so sorry for what I'm about to say. Okay, we can actually wrap this shit up with Logan real quick. Give me Seth versus CM Punk for the title Seth never lost.
Oh,
that's
Seth
fair.
Versus Roman at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Logan and Austin can go lay down on that Mad Dog logo for the Usos. You know,
that's fair. That's fair.
I'm just saying.
And Paul Heyman can stay up Brock Lesnar's ass like he has been.
Find him some business, because you are not here anymore. You are not a concern.
There's absolutely no reason why that man should get an open challenge at WrestleMania. I'm gonna just say that the fuck now. I don't care if you broke the Undertaker's streak however long ago you did that. It's fucking 10 years later.
But he shouldn't have. Let's be real.
Like, it's fucking 10 years later or some shit. Like, we don't want it.
Wasn't there at least 2 or 3 people, including Shawn Michaels, I believe, that Undertaker was willing to let break the streak?
Shawn Michaels was a huge one.
And Edge said no, and Shawn Michaels said no.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew there was at least 2 people that were both offered it, and they were like, "No, I'm not going to be the one to do it." But of course,
Brock ain't gonna say no.
I think Roman might have.
Yes. I know they discussed Roman. I don't think Roman was important enough at the time to make the decision to say no. I don't think he said no. I think it was decided that it was a no because they weren't ready to lean into the hate that Roman would get for Taker because, you know, at the time they still thought he would be their next John Cena.
Yeah.
And I think they really weighed those odds and was like, he's not gonna give us the reaction we want. But I knew that at least Shawn was one of the people who were approached and said no. Some things just shouldn't be touched. I don't think that should have been touched, but it is what it is. Unless it's Obafemi that comes out, I don't.
I'm gonna be mad if it's not.
I don't plan on paying attention to that match. So
I feel like that's like that like it has to be like who else is he gonna face that at least makes
Oba better beat him then.
Like somewhat interest, like because I mean, who else are you gonna put in there where people are gonna be like, oh yeah, like I have a little bit of interest in that. Like it's got to be Oba. Like it has to be.
It better be. If he's gonna like, if it's gonna be that, then Oba deserves that spot.
I'm trying to be barking at trying to be barking at with him at Mania when he come out. Look, hey, I like his theme. It gets me hype. Okay, like
me too.
And I mean, I know it's not necessarily a bark
or like, it's close enough.
It was,
yeah.
I'm trying.
I had to mute my video because the one I posted was just so ugly of me screaming, Nova, screaming. I was like, ew.
That is me when Trick Williams comes out. I'm like on my couch.
I had to mute my Roman and Punk videos because I'm like, in the background of it all ugly.
I tap for some reason. Trick makes me tap into my Memphis. Because I don't know if y'all know, like, Whoop That Trick was a song back in Memphis forever ago with the movie. But I get real country with it. Bryce called me earlier. My baby brother was like, I said, because he was asking me about the Superstore at Mania. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sure when me and Aisha go to the Superstore that we'll walk around. And he was like, stove? Oh, like, are you... What's going on with you? And I said it like multiple times before I realized it. And so I was like, oh, put the Memphis back. She got to go back in. But yeah, me and Trick, that arm, I'm sorry. Trick probably top 5 entrances right now. I'm so sorry.
I am here for it.
So great.
He has the aura of like, and I know this isn't a fan favorite now, but like he reminds me. But I think I like it better, honestly. Like, he reminds me of how people viewed The Rock when he was first getting big. That's what it reminds me of. And, like, that's not a bad comparison. I think Trick's going to go in his own route. And he might even end up being bigger at this point. But he, like, a lot of people are comparing, like, how witty and funny he is. And I'm not talking about The Rock anytime recently. I'm talking about when he first started.
No, I get it. But that's not who I would compare Trick to. I would compare Trick to Booker.
Yeah, to Booker T for sure.
To me, because it's like the apology letter. Because Booker T should have had more, should have been more, should have been able to do more. And Trick has everything that Booker has, and then a little more because Booker was really working with him when he was down in NXT. So I do.
I don't know why I didn't even think of Booker for a minute. That just completely missed. Like that obviously makes more sense. That really.
Mm-hmm.
I will say with those guys, Trick and Javon and Oba, like they are all 3 special talents. And if the WWE messes this up, they're complete idiots because they are special.
Agreed.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I was fully expecting a crazy ass spot out of Logan Paul and Javon last night, and then LA Knight had to go climb his ass up there. And I was like, oh my god, like this is what I'm talking about. He's always in the way. Like, dude, fucking move. Like, please get out the way. As soon as I saw Javon and Logan go up there, I leaned forward, and then LA Knight looked up. And then he started climbing. I said, man, fuck it, bro.
Because I will say that Logan Paul will deliver like a crazy ass move in a match.
You know,
he still don't do it for me.
I agree, but he does deliver like that crazy ass move. So that would have been the perfect like person to match that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him and Javon both would have like. I was fully expecting a crazy ass spot out of both Javon and Logan Paul, being that they were both the most like flippy athletic people within the match, like, but that didn't happen. I expected a lot of spots to happen. Like, I mean, I wouldn't have even minded like Cody going up top for a damn Cody cutter. Like, I know Javon would have went up for an OG cutter up top for sure. Like, but I would have loved to see something like that come out of there. An RKO out of nowhere. Like, for example, like if Javon would have jumped off top, he would have got an RKO out of nowhere. Like, those are things that I would have really, really loved to see happen in that match last night that we didn't even get to see. And this is why the women keep outdoing them every single week and at every PLE, because like the men aren't taking those risks for us to be like invested in them the way the women are. Like the women want you to talk about them. They want you to see it. And the guys are like, oh, they're going to talk about us regardless. So we could just give them whatever the fuck. And, you know.
It just shouldn't have been Logan in that spot. Like, it shouldn't, if they were going to remove Jay, which is fucking dumb in my opinion, he shouldn't have been removed. There's just so many other people they could have put there. Well, like, why didn't they, I mean, I guess, like, I know Bronson was apparently, I'm not going to, I don't really know how that would have worked out. I feel like, okay, like, I like Bronson Reed, but
you got to think in terms of the story with that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jay was called as an audible, obviously, because Bronson was hurt. Mm-hmm. They had to find a way to get someone else in the Vision back into the chamber in order for Seth to come back and unmask as the masked man. Like that's all that was.
Yeah. But I guess Austin Theory didn't really make sense because Austin wasn't there when,
Yeah, but like also where the fuck was Austin Theory? Because he was ringside with Paul Heyman for most of the Elimination Chamber, but when Seth popped up, he was gone. Like, I don't know if he got mixed up with the first Masked Man, but Austin Theory was ringside for a minute Paul Heyman. He was out there. He just. Do
you think there's going to be some type of twist with Seth and Austin, like they were working together?
I think maybe, because them not going like tag team division with those two, I feel like there has to be something more there.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if Austin was on Seth's side. I don't really want Austin keying it up with Logan
Like,
Paul.
maybe Austin was, like, kind of double dutying, like, trying to be a part of the Vision to, like, spy for Seth. Like, I don't know.
I think so. I definitely think that's a possibility. But I do think if we were going to put Logan... I get so tired. I do think if we were going to put Logan back into the chamber, and I will say, I will give them a little bit of grace because I understand he was not originally supposed to go in there, and him and Javon wouldn't have had as much time as they would have needed to pull off the crazy stunt that I do believe Javon and Logan could have done.
Yeah.
And I hate to say this because I know we're not fans of him, but maybe in the future we can get something where they're in something similar.
No, it would be good. Javon deserves that spotlight.
Mostly because Logan, that's what Logan does. That's where Logan excels. He's a risk taker. He's a high flyer. He's gonna do the crazy spots that nobody else really wants to do. So that's why I wouldn't necessarily be mad if the two of them got another shot at it at some point in the future.
Maybe like Money in the Bank.
Yeah. You know, it could work.
Yeah. Now, outside of him damn near injuring Javon last night, I do have to give Logan his kudos for being able to improvise a match on the fly, because from my understanding, he usually needs weeks to be able to rehearse a big match, which is why we don't see him wrestle as often. But being that he was able to pull together something within like 24 hours of you know, or at least like 5 days of like all of that going down, because I was at the Raw in Atlanta when Bronson got injured. Like,
oh yeah, you saw that live.
I did. I literally have a video on my phone of his dive when he injured himself. Like, I literally recorded that part and didn't even realize that he was injured in that time. So like, yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, we were ringside watching that whole situation go down, and yeah, it was very interesting to see.
I forgot. Yeah, I totally forgot you had that meet and greet.
Like that little light flicks right there, because you know we were ringside when that happened, and you know, I was at the Raw this past,
and then you got to curse off
our emotion,
Kofi, you know? Or not Kofi, Xavier Woods. So fucking funny. I was dying. That meme that went viral.
Why you go to that man job to terrorize him?
Well,
because it's what I do. It's what I do.
Like, you didn't have to terrorize that man like that, Aisha. He didn't. He was just.
He needed it, bro.
He did. He did find a video from like 2 years ago, though. He found a video from 2 years ago.
Somebody sent it to him. He said someone.
And when I find out, who sent it, there's gonna be hell to pay. I want y'all to know backstage.
Tania,
when I find
you wanna
out,
admit to anything right now? You wanna come clean about anything?
I'm just saying, you know, I was really trying to side with Xavier, and then, you know, he just got a little too big for his britches. I can't remember what he said, but I was like, oh, do I gotta have beef with Xavier too? But like, I'm a stick beside him right now because Aisha did seek that man out. And
I didn't seek him out. I didn't seek him out.
You were at his place of employment.
I was at his place of employment. You're right. But like, he turned around, he saw me there, and I saw him.
He was like, hello.
And then he jumped back like this. And I was like, oh.
I think Aisha he said, why'd you bring her here?
Yeah. He was like, he looked at me, he goes, what are you doing here? I said, I came to put eyes on you. He said, put eyes on who? And I was like, you. So, and then we just started talking crazy to each other. It was beautiful. It was great.
It was an A+ video.
I enjoyed it.
It's still on site with that man. I hope he knows. So,
if you're watching this, Xavier.
And whoever,
hey, you're welcome on the Too Sweet Society pod at any time. If you would like to come on here and defend yourself against this criticism,
I won't be here. I won't be here.
You will.
Oh yes, you will.
You ain't got no choice. You know what? She will be here, but
we're gonna do a Judge Judy episode and let y'all.
She is on her best behavior because she did say some very cruel things to you. Aisha, I'm trying to get Woods on the pod. Chill out, dog. I'm working here. I'm working. Look,
thank God for the New Day, you know, like
new they rock. If they get rid of Grayson Waller, they will. But
that's
neither here nor there.
What's going on with that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. But you know what we have not touched on?
The winner.
Well, that too. You know, there's two things that happened before somebody won, and there was a return. Well, we did touch on it a little bit. Were y'all shocked that it was Seth Rollins under the mask? Everybody say no.
No.
I was.
No.
But yes, at the timing.
I was shocked at the timing of the reveal more so than it being Seth.
Yeah.
I thought that they were going to extend it out just a little bit longer. I didn't think that he was going to come back. But no, I'm not shocked that he ultimately was the person.
No, yeah.
As soon as I saw the stance, I was like, yeah, nah, that's Seth.
Yeah.
Because I was a really big Seth fan back in like 2018, 2017. So like, this is around the Kingslayer era, the Beast Slayer era. And so like, the guy that showed up on Friday was wearing the same ashy ass skinny jeans that Seth used to wear back then.
He goes to his school, right?
He apparently, because God forbid you call him some random person, because I got 9,000 comments like, oh, he goes to Seth's school, and I'm like, sorry that I don't have the fucking roster and can tell you that the dude's 6'5", 220 and likes to walk his dog. Like,
I only saw it online too. I didn't know who it was at first.
No one knew who it was. They saw the reports, and now it's well, actually, shut y'all ass up. Damn, nobody knew.
Listen, I've been getting chewed out by Jey Uso haters all weekend too. God forbid. I don't know how you do it.
Oh, that's my everyday life.
Yeah, every day I fight for my life as his manager. I can't even say that no more.
All I said was, I hope Jay wins the chamber to piss you all off. And everybody, and when he got taken out, I wasn't even home. It blew up. How do you feel now? Are you mad now? Someone check on her. I was like, oh, shite. Oh.
Yeah. There was one guy that I had bookmarked his tweet that had quoted you. And I was fully prepared to take a screenshot of his fave wrestler being pinned in the elimination chamber so I can post it and be like, this you? But I'm actually quite happy that Randy Orton actually won. Fingers crossed. But like, this is just to be shady. I mean, I'm happy that he won, but like, and the drought is over because now his fans can find something else to talk about rather than hyperfixating on Jey Uso every day for engagement tweets.
Yeah, it really is, like, why can't we, sometimes I just want to know, why can't we all just get along?
I don't think that was a warning shot, friend.
That was a direct.
That was a full bomb.
You know, like, you just,
well,
that was not.
I'm just saying, bro, because like,
I get it.
you just got people out here who swear up and down that they have a favorite wrestler, and it's not the person that they spend every day talking about. Like, it's just kind of, it's mental illness.
I need everyone to understand.
He is a Cody fan.
I only want Cody to win for a short period of time because I need Randy to hit that 15. That's that's it. It's not for this big long reign. Everyone thinks, like I said, me and the Cody Crybabies can come together for a little bit again and get on the same page. You know, all the Drew haters and then the Cody Crybabies, we come together sometimes and we stand together for what we want to happen, but that's really the only time I think that we all group together. And then I don't know, I just think because we don't know how much longer Randy's gonna be in the ring. Like, I think he'll always be a part of it.
That man talking about some 10 more years.
Yeah, no, he ain't.
That man be lying.
Yeah.
He be lying. Meanwhile, he do an RKO and gotta grab his back, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it would be nice to see him have like a. I know when he not that he'll retire, but when he stops wrestling, I think that, you know, obviously they'll do something for him. But it would just be nice to see him have a little reign. That's all. You know, it would be nice to see him get some wins, go a little crazy, listen to the voices.
I agree.
Punt the hell out of Cody.
Hey. I just feel like after Cody, if Cody wins on Friday, Randy should come out, you know, so we can get the Mania picture with them too. He should shake his hand, and as he's walking away, turn around and immediately RKO that man, finish him off with a punt. I'm just saying.
Yes.
And that's no hate to Cody. I'm so sorry. It's got to be Cody. But if we're going to do this, Randy has to.
We got to do it the right way.
We got to listen to those voices.
Yes, absolutely.
We got to have the most version of 09 Randy that we can get in 2026. And Cody got to take that shit. So like,
that red gear, I don't know. Red is if we're thinking about symbolism, I'm taking it as it's a sign.
His hair was a little bit more. The hair is gone again. He's more bald. So I'm just saying we're right at the cusp of the return of the craziest heel on earth.
Please, it's only right. It's only right that we get this.
I just feel like him and Roman should be having asshole offs.
Yes.
You know, like which one of us is the bigger asshole on Monday or Friday? Like on Monday, you do one. On Friday, I'm gonna up you. Like let's go. I'm ready.
Which then sets us up for Crown Jewel with Roman and Randy. Just saying.
You know, I'm just saying.
And it's so great that Gunther isn't in this main title scene right now. It really just makes me so happy.
Why'd you even bring that man's name?
I just have to say, like, I'm just so fucking happy that I don't have to worry about him getting a title at WrestleMania. That is all.
Right, now when they put his ass in one of those matches, I'm coming for you.
He needs to worry about retiring someone else. Think about that.
Girl, you know, who's left other than Ray?
Well, he can do the open challenge if Oba doesn't, and then he can send Brock Lesnar on his merry way, and he doesn't have to return again.
You know what? I agree with that. I'm okay with that. I wouldn't be mad. We can let that happen.
I mean, they did tease that Gunther might end up facing Brock because someone asked Gunther what he would think about facing Brock Lesnar at some point in his career, and Gunther's response was, "That's an interesting concept," and then that was it. That was all he said.
I feel like that's going to be SummerSlam, though, because it's in Minnesota, where Brock's from. Like, I just feel like that makes a lot of sense.
Now, if only he was retiring and just, like, never coming back after that, that would be great. But, like, I don't know, man. He's like a roach from the prehistoric times, you know, because, you know, when the asteroid came down and wiped out all the dinosaurs, the roaches were the only thing left behind, bro.
Yes.
And like they just evolved through time, and lo and behold, here goes Brock Lesnar, still here. Like, it's just kind of, that's where we're at right now, I guess. But
we'll be free one day. Maybe.
No, we won't, because LA Knight will then pop up in that picture, too.
Well, I wish I could say
like a phoenix from the ashes, still he rises.
I am going to be really sad if I don't see Damian on the Mania card, and I don't know if it's going to happen right now.
I don't know where he's
not going to happen.
Damian might be injured also.
What?
I mean, he's been injured for a while.
I know, but I just I love Damian.
Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, unless they're gonna do like a multi-man match for like the U.S. Championship, I don't necessarily see Damian getting a spot on the card this year. But like, hopefully he does Fanatics, please.
Yeah.
Please. I just would like to meet. I would like one of my guys to do a meet and greet,
Well, Roman is never doing them again, so
that's the problem,
I know.
Haley. I am putting all the good energy in the world. What y'all don't know is I know for a fact that Roman is going to drop a meet and greet for Fanatics, and I'm going to be the first in line. Okay, like it's
in New York,
happen. Huh?
For Fanatics Fest in New York?
No. I meant for WWE World.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say
Fanatics is going to announce tomorrow night that Roman is doing WWE World, and I get to meet him.
You finna question it, Haley, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Fanatics is who hosts WWE World. That's why you were looking confused. Really? Yeah, I saw the gears turning.
No, I don't think he's gonna do it. Like, because he hasn't done one in like 6 years. If he does, I will literally.
He's done a meet and greet in the last 6 years. He literally did one last year.
They're very low key.
They're very, very low key.
Yeah,
like
know people,
very
like,
private.
Show up and not be able to breathe.
Yeah. So no, it's in case you didn't know, Fanatics hosts WWE World, and
I had to.
Yeah. So like that's why I said Fanatics. So I'm hoping by some way, shape, or form, or that I can just put good energy into the world, and if he does another low key meet and greet, I can get a invite. I just want to meet my fave. Okay, like
yeah.
I feel like if they're gonna have Roman, it's definitely gonna be on that Friday because that one was the most expensive ticket for WWE World out of every other one.
And like, Aisha had me buy it.
I bought it, bro. I mean,
I gotta buy it too.
I got things to do. I got things to do. Okay, so I had to.
Mm-hmm. We know. Yeah. What else?
But like I had to. I got things to do. Yeah.
Anyway. So, what are y'all's feelings about Elimination Chamber as a whole? What would you rank the show?
I think it was like a 10. Other than Logan eliminating my people, it really, like, I couldn't have asked for more. Everybody I wanted to win pretty much won. I would have liked to see Jay in there. I get why he wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't like that Logan eliminated Trick or Javon. Honestly, I don't really think that was necessary. But I wanted Rhea to win. I was hoping it would be Randy or Trick, like, especially since Jay wasn't going to be a part of it. I wanted AJ to win. That was a great moment. I was almost positive Punk was going to win, so we got a Seth return in there. I think it was a good turnout. I mean, okay. I really do. I think every match I was interested in. I think the women fucking dominated, as per usual. I was happy. And I was happy to see Danhausen. I know it was, but I think I'm excited to see that too. So I really do. I guess, I don't know if I should give it perfect. I feel like there's always room, but I would say I'll give it like a 9.8. I thought it was a good show.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I would give it like a strong 8 out of 10. I think it was honestly overall really, really great. We had great winners. I was very thankful for Randy winning instead of Cody because I think that just adds even more depth to the WrestleMania card. The only thing that I would have really changed is the Finn and CM Punk match. There should have been some kind of interference by the Judgment Day, accidental help, something there to kind of strengthen that going into WrestleMania. And the box, like, I'm still sorry, like, I feel like that could have been an email, or it could have been like a Monday Night Raw. Like, I don't know, I just feel like they built it up so big and then it was just like very lackluster, but overall I think it was really, really great.
Okay, Aisha.
Yeah, Elimination Chamber is great when you don't log into Twitter. It was great. Like, I would say I would have to give it just an 8.5. Like, it wasn't a perfect show because no show is perfect, of course. Unless Jey Uso was in the Elimination Chamber and winning, then that would have been a perfect show. But you feel me? But that's neither here or there. Okay, I'm finna relax. But like, yeah, it was a great show. The pacing of it was great. the aggression that we were getting. The only two things that I feel like were just like was the Danhausen reveal, and of course the men's elimination chamber, because it was just very clunky. There was a lot of things just going on, a lot of moving parts that were not moving the best. It was just kind of awkward. I wish there was some spots, like when you have two high flyers in the elimination chamber and you don't let them do any spots, because all of the big guys that primarily stay on the ground are in the match as well. Kind of fucking sucks, you know? And so I was expecting something there and didn't get that from that at all. Javon and Trick definitely put on for me in that match. They did good until Logan Paul got near them with the cheese touch, unfortunately. And took them out. It was literally a horrible, like very horrible way to end Black History Month.
I literally said that to myself.
I didn't even think of that.
I said that to myself, like, before I even saw anyone tweet it, I literally immediately was like, that's certainly a way to go out. All right.
That's terrible.
They could have had Seth pull up on Logan as he was going into the fucking cage, the same way that they had Jade pull up on Naomi right before they closed the cage last year. Like, they could have did that, but they didn't. Unfortunately, I really, really enjoyed the women's elimination chamber. Was the best match of the night. No one can change my mind about that. Everyone did their big one in there. If I had to choose an MVP of that match, I would have to give it to Raquel, bro. I really would, because Raquel was really putting belt to ass. From the moment she got in there till when she got out. Because, like, what the hell do you mean you stack 'em, pinned them real quick, and got them up out of there, bro? I'm so proud of her growth. So, like, she was definitely an MVP. I wish they wouldn't have pushed her up out the way for the whole Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vaquer storyline. Like, I feel like Raquel could have still had some type of part in that, especially if we plan on blowing up the Judgment Day sometime soon. Like, Raquel could have still been somewhere in the mix of that, you know, wanting more for herself and becoming more of an individual rather than, you know, putting the Judgment Day first. But they've made her entire identity the Judgment Day, and I hate that for her, because I mean, it's kind of like in the same sense as Finn Balor, right? Because Finn's whole thing was a Judgment Day too for a while there, until someone like touched him on the shoulder and was like, "Don't you want more for yourself, punk?" Was the one that said that.
You are the creator of the Bullet Club. What do you mean? Like, your history runs deep. What?
So, like, I feel like Raquel just kind of went down quietly after Liv kind of costed her match.
So quietly.
Which, like, that was just the strangest fucking thing. Because what do you mean Liv fucking costed you your opportunity at holding that women's world championship? You were so close to winning. And then you have no thoughts after that other than, well, Liv said that if I secure the WWE Women's Championship, then the Judgment Day will have full power. Girl, if you were to go and win that Elimination Chamber and face Jade, you wouldn't even be in the Judgment Day anymore, babe. You wouldn't. You would be on SmackDown away from Liv, which is what she wanted, you away from her. So, like, I just
they're
feel
gonna
like
have a fight sometime coming up, I think.
At some point.
Definitely after Liv takes the title off of Stephanie, for sure, because the title's definitely coming off of Stephanie. But I don't see it going on to Raquel either. I definitely see Liv holding that title until Naomi gets back. And then when Naomi gets back, we're going to see who can out crazy who.
I think Raquel's gonna have a storyline with Rhea somehow. I think that's gonna because they do well together. If they don't do something with her and Liv,
there's no way to rehash Rhea and Raquel's history, because they've already done it like twice now. So there's no reason to even return back to it unless they really want to, like, say there's some unfinished business like Seth and Roman. But like, all of their stuff was just based on NXT and then like a little bit when they came up, but that's really it. Like they were besties, and then they're not. So I don't know. I mean, it would be interesting to see, but I definitely would love to see Raquel kind of step into her own after WrestleMania, and maybe even acknowledge the fact that the Judgment Day doesn't have her best interest in mind, or Liv Morgan doesn't have her best interest in mind, and she decided to do something for herself or put herself first for once, because she has potential to be a very, very dominant force on the women's roster moving forward. But yeah, congratulations to AJ. Sending my sincerest condolences to CM Punk, because you only have one more month left with that title.
Hey Tony.
Sorry to Finn Balor. Sorry to Finn Balor for his loss. Losses. Multiple losses.
You'll get him next time, bud.
Maybe no, he not. Won't. But yeah, well. But like, yeah, man, I just super duper proud of him for trying. You know, you can't blame a girl for trying, because he tried for sure. I mean, yeah. Let me just stop. So, shout out Zarya for real.
You know, she was in, I was gonna say they were in their element last night. That
brother. But yeah, it was a great show. 8.5.
I think I said 9.8. I'm gonna do 9 instead of 9.8. That's just, I'm thinking.
Why are you changing your vote, bro?
Because
stop letting other people's vote.
I'm not. I'm thinking about it because I didn't really I was a little tired yesterday. Like I'm gonna rewatch the Elimination Chamber again before I do.
What is the definition of excuses?
I was just gonna say that you know how my ADHD ass is, and sometimes I miss things, and I sometimes gotta watch things a second time.
Haley.
Well, because I was gonna say I didn't think about
is that everything?
You know what? Where was my earphone? Whatever. Happy Women's History Month, or Women's Celebration Month. Yay, women.
The eye roll.
Yay, women is crazy.
We love women. I'm engaged to a woman, so how about that? Yay, women for real.
Fair.
Looking at us.
I have a wife ring on. I don't even have my engagement ring because I'm cleaning it. So. Close enough.
I'm about to tell Kate.
She knows. I don't wear it every day because I don't, I'm so hard on my jewelry. I usually only wear it when I go, out places. So, I said I'm going to put my little wife ring on now I got. So when I don't wear my engagement ring, they know I'm, that status, but not, if that makes sense. You know how some people have, those little silicone bands? I don't like them. So this is my new, when I'm not wearing an engagement ring, so I get to still wear something. I got a mom one on the other ring, too, for Roman, see? And a little matching necklace. Isn't it cute? I thought it was cute. Whatever. I thought it was cute.
No one is laughing at you, darling. It's
You're
just so pretty, Haley. You're so pretty. All right. Did we cover everything?
Mandy, you survived.
You didn't give your opinion.
I survived. That's true. You didn't give your rating.
Oh, I didn't even. Oh, Clarissa.
Oh, it's because Haley distracted me.
I'm so sorry. I just realized you didn't either. My bad.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I low-key had forgot. I am going to rate the show a 9 because I really did enjoy it from start to finish. I don't really have any complaints outside of Logan Paul eliminating both Trick and Javon. That was unnecessary. Other than that, and the fact that there wasn't a whole lot of high-risk spots, but I also understand that with the way the injury bug is going around within WWE, they may not have wanted to take that chance.
Yeah.
And have to pivot yet again with the Mania card. So I have no complaints. I'm very excited for Rhea versus Jade. I'm very excited to see Punk get destroyed tomorrow on Raw. Because my tribal chief is returning. Yeah. Very excited to see how Becky reacts to AJ with that title. And
Please.
AJ and Punk are probably gonna walk in real cute couple like with both the titles, and that's gonna be fucking adorable. I know how you feel about it, Aisha. I know, but the visual is adorable.
How do you feel about that, Aisha?
She stop it. And then I love the showing for I loved how Trick and Javon are being presented specifically. And I definitely think Trick Williams needs to be going after a title, preferably a main title by the end of this year.
Agreed.
So that's what I got.
You think we're gonna have all this like El Grande Americano 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a match soon?
I mean, yeah, we're gonna get El Grande 1 versus El Grande 2 at Mania.
Yeah,
I need Leeway to go back to
going up against.
Yeah, mask versus mask. Somebody gonna have to unmask.
All right, yeah, I need
after
that.
OGA 1.
I would prefer is 2. I need Ludwig Kaiser back, dog.
Yeah, I need him back to his. The thing is, he's so sassy that like just even the hand, it's just he still does everything like it just kills me. Like I need his cunt ass back. I need him to be his diva self again. I need to see his little walkout. I miss it, and it would give something for Gunther to do that doesn't involve him trying to take a title off someone.
Well, he might just make him help him try to take a title. So, so. Yeah, Mandy did survive the chaos, which they were on their best behavior today for the most part. Proud of y'all. The hair look is nuts.
Can't make any promises. How do you guys feel that I cut bangs and now I hate them, so I refuse to style them?
I actually was wondering where your bangs were.
They're here. They're just not done.
I did the same thing the last time I got bangs. I was like, oh yes, I want these cute bangs. They're gonna look so good. Literally 2 days later, I was like, fuck this, and I just like put them back.
Okay, here's the problem. I forgot how big of a calic I have on each side, and I fell asleep Friday night with a wet head, which is why my hair looks kind of crazy right now, and I woke up looking like Johnny Bravo yesterday morning. My bangs were like, I was like, oh my god. So I actually am planning on, I think some point I gotta like re-wet and try to like blow my hair out, but I forgot when I have my hair this layered, like I can't just like let it dry. I was looking, I swear to god, I took a picture. I said, this is despicable. I've never, it was literally Johnny Bravo. This is so bad.
Maybe you just need to put a hair mask on it before you go to sleep. That way you can just like, or like some mousse on it to keep it down.
Yeah, I literally forgot that the last time I had bangs, I had to like clip at them after I styled them to keep them like that. And it's funny because the girl who did my hair was like, are you sure you want to like do a couple bangs? Because she was like, you have like such a little forehead, like you don't need them. You're one of the people who like, if you do this like wolf cut, you don't need it. And I just was like, yeah, like let's just do it. And then she was like, okay. And immediately after she did it, I was like, fuck, I forgot how annoying these were. Like I forgot how annoying having bangs are.
I think your bangs look good, bro.
I am gonna style them. I
gotta tell you to try a hot comb, but I feel like you burn your forehead, so never mind.
And wood.
Yeah.
And wood.
It's how I lay my wigs down.
I'm gonna
and
my hair's looking all vibrant over there. Mine's getting darker. I gotta re-dye it.
I got rid of my platinum blonde because it was driving me nuts.
I was gonna say I noticed a little bit. I was gonna say, I like it?
Yeah, we put some dark in it because my hair was turning that Cody Rhodes brass and I couldn't handle it.
And the purple shampoo wasn't the Cody Rhodes. He's got this like wave thing going on in his hair. Now, did anyone notice that? This random ass like little wave happening.
His hair is naturally curly, and he keeps throwing that gel off in there.
I just wish he would go back to dark hair, but no one cares about it.
Happen.
I know.
No.
He likes being a blonde. Same, obviously. Anyway, if there's nothing else, then I should.
Well, okay. So I guess we're gonna end the episode right here. Do want to thank everybody for tuning in for another episode. Want to thank Mandy for sliding through. Welcome to the society again. We do appreciate you joining us for this episode, and we do appreciate everyone that has been listening and rocking with us since the very beginning. Mandy, if you would love to drop your social media handles and let everyone know where you're at and where to find you, I'll be more than happy to allow you to take the floor.
You can literally pretty much find me on every single social media there is, and it's at Mandy Nicole Sports on all of them except for X, because I can't have that long of one, so it's Mandy in Sports. But if you find one, you'll find them all because I have links to them. So yeah, follow me on there.
Go follow her.
Mandy had imposters trying to be her the one. Remember that?
I did.
Someone.
I was like, what?
She had a couple
You're
fake.
important.
I know, because I was like, did you make a new account? And she was like, no.
And there was like 3 other people that messaged me too, and I was like, because I do have 2 accounts. Like, to be fair, I do have.
It was like
accounts.
a third one though.
And I was like, no, that's not me. And then I reported them on TikTok, and I was like, like I think it was like trying to be me or whatever was like the reasoning, and they were like, we found nothing wrong with this account. I was like, okay, cool, TikTok, I see you.
That is crazy though. That's like, you like made it when people are trying to make fake accounts.
I mean, I guess, I don't know.
I have yet to stumble upon one that is impersonating me. I don't think anyone would want to impersonate me. So
well,
you never know.
Never say never.
They just have to give us some crazy ass lore stories to make us believe it was you.
I don't think they could.
The minute somebody creates an account for Aisha, they're gonna put like a bunch of like I hate Jey Uso stuff on there, and we're all gonna be like, what is going on?
Like, oh, that's
no, right.
That's
one of
not
my
her.
friends once, she because she used to be on Twitter, shout out Lindsay. She put that she was my burner account in her bio once, and she was getting whacked all over the place.
That's funny.
So I would not recommend it, because people legitimately thought that I was her or she was me. And so yeah, if you are out there and you want to put in your bio that you're my burner account, don't do it.
I should do it for the fuck of it.
You should, just to see what they say.
Just for funsies, like what'll happen?
Aisha's bios are my favorite though. She always changes. Well, I'm blocked right now, so don't know what it is right now. Well, but yeah, over Yeethausen.
You did that to yourself. You know what? I'm not doing this with Haley today. Actually, Aisha, free me, bro. Free me.
We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. We'll see y'all in the next episode.
To the
Peace.
Me chart is too sweet.
Too sweet.